Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Kourtney Revolution.
We've got a lot of tea to break down this Tuesday. We're talking Bhad Bhabie, a.k.a. Daniel Bergoli, making a Nicki Minaj remix. We're not really here for it.
No.
Ariana Grande being spotted with a new man, and Khloe blaming Kourtney for ruining her and Kylie's night. But first, let's talk about the Biebs.
The Biebs.
Mr. Justin Bieber. Episode 7 of Seasons, his docuseries, was released yesterday afternoon, and it's titled Planning a Wedding a Year Later. We got an inside look as to why Justin and Hailey delayed their ceremony so many times, because if you guys remember, when this was all happening, we heard different reasons all the time. Remember, it was like family and friends can't make it, Justin's mental health, all of that hoopla, and now we kind of got down to the nitty-gritty. And essentially, they were just adjusting to living together and being married. So we all know that they had the quickie courthouse ceremony.
Yep.
The reason they did that was so that they could move in together. We know that also they wanted to have a boudoir moment, if you will.
They wanted to seal the deal.
Yes, exactly. And Hailey talked about how neither of them believed in moving in together or doing any of that until they were legally married. She said, and actually going through the courthouse ceremony kind of took the scariness out of getting married. And I think, the seriousness of it all, because it was already done.
Because once you sign the paperwork, then at that point, it's just a ceremony.
Right.
Like, we're already married.
Exactly.
It's just come party with us.
The hard part is over. And so, they just kind of wanted to live in that moment, live in being married, get a new routine before they started planning. And essentially, we got to see a little bit of the wedding planning process. Hailey said that Justin was not totally involved in a lot of the decision making. It was more like yes, no decisions. Like, do you like this color?
Sure.
Do you like this flower?
Maybe.
Justin said that he basically just wanted to put a tux on and show up, which I feel like a lot of guys are like that in the wedding planning process.
You know what, Madison? He probably planned the water gun fight.
I'm sure he
That's
did.
probably what he planned. That was his part. That's okay. The fun part.
Thank you for bringing that back up. I appreciate
The
that.
water gun, the super soaker.
My favorite part of the whole weekend of activities. He did have, some opinions when it came to these certain flower arrangements. Hailey recalled that, how he was like, I don't want to do this. She switched the whole thing around. Essentially, she said she's not a bridezilla, and it was left on it to be continued. So we didn't actually get to see the wedding just yet.
And the next episode comes out a week from today.
It should come out soon, yes. So I'm sure at that point we will get to see the actual wedding ceremony, which personally, just because I love weddings, I'm excited to see that. If you're not a big fan of weddings or Justin and Hailey, then I can see why you'd be cool to skip.
I'm very excited because I would like to see Kylie Jenner's dress in motion. That's literally what I'm
Kourtney
excited
is
about.
justice
She
for
looks
Kylie
good.
Jenner because everyone was hating on her.
Shout out to the wedding, happily ever after. I want to see Kylie's number.
Exactly.
That's what I want to see. So make sure y'all have that.
I'm sure it'll be on there. We have a little more Justin news, you guys. Fans are freaking out about this hockey scrimmage video that is now surfacing. It's going all over Twitter and the internet. So Justin was at a rink in Central Park. He was doing a little hockey scrimmage, which we know is not out of the norm. He even talks about that in Seasons. And of course, a Selena Gomez song happened to come on. A fan that was watching ended up taking an Instagram story. It was Selena's song, Same Old Love, and when it came on, Justin was just chilling.
So just to be clear, for the Daily Rewinders that have not seen the morning tea, Justin was already laying on the ice when the song played.
Yes.
So what's the drama?
There's no drama.
Okay.
People are trying to make it drama. I think whoever took this Instagram story was trying to make it drama because they're the ones who obviously pointed it out. When a Selena Gomez song comes on, they put the thought bubble of Selena Gomez. I think that Justin was already taking a little break, and it was just unfortunate timing. If I would have seen Justin hockeying around
and then stopping
and stop and sit down when the Selena came on, yes, that's shade. But based on what the Instagram story is, taking it for what it is, it was just unfortunate timing.
I feel like once again, this is a situation of Justin was damned if he didn't. If he would have laid there, y'all are mad. If he would have got up and did a little jig, y'all would have said, he's making fun of Selena. We can't stand the bullying. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So Justin was fine.
We're going to let him have it. We're going to let him have it. Okay, let's move on and talk about Kylie, Khloe, and Kourtney. So we know that Kylie and Travis reunited for some Oscars after parties. We heard that, they do have some reconciliation potential. It's getting more and more, but there's more drama that we must discuss, and that is Khloe throwing a little sisterly shade. Khloe tweeted out and blamed Kourtney for ruining her and Kylie's night. She said, why did @Kylie Jenner and I allow @Kourtney Kardashian to ruin our night last night? Followed by, @Kourtney. I don't know what this means. I don't know why people are upset or like what happened, but fans are begging Khloe to spill the tea.
I have a speculation, not confirmation.
Yes.
Now, in the videos from that evening, we can see Travis Scott, rolling a little cannabis blunt.
Yes.
Kourtney, did you hit the blunt and you were too wild? Was that why you were eating the Hawaiian rolls? Maybe she just got too elevated.
Right. It might have been one too many libations. It might have been that. I don't think it was anything super dramatic.
Me either.
I know that's kind of where people are going, but I honestly think that Kourtney just kind of had a little too much fun.
She was wilding out.
Exactly. And you
that's
know what?
fine.
If you want to say that you've never been there, I don't believe you.
And that's
we've
her
all
sister.
had that situation. Exactly.
It wasn't like a friend. It's her sister. Like I said, throw Kourtney over your back and keep it pushing.
Right, exactly. Okay, let's move on and talk about Bhad Baby, Nicki Minaj. So Bhad Baby, aka Danielle Bregoli, teased on her Instagram that she's going to release her very own remix to Nicki Minaj's latest hit, Yikes. Now, this is interesting, not just because it's Bhad Baby, Danielle Bregoli, but if you guys remember, not too long ago, Danielle was caught shading Nicki Minaj on Lights Out with David Spade. So she was asked about Nicki's retirement tweet, which we all know obviously meant nothing now that Nicki's coming out with new music. She was on Queen Radio, like that is a thing of the past. But anyway, when Danielle Bregoli was asked about this, she started off her statement saying that Nicki did run the game for a long time.
Still is.
But then she went on to say that she got salty when new women in the industry, particularly Cardi, came on board. You guys take a listen to the clip.
But if she would have took Cardi under her wing and been like, yeah, this my she didn't have to be out, I can't stand another taking my spot. Like, sit your salty ass down and just deal with it.
So now that that's been refreshed in your mind, how do you feel?
I have an issue with that because one, this is like the one time Cardi's not really involved in anything.
all.
And you're starting mess, young lady. Second of all, Barb's, fans, people in general, this is a ploy to get attention. You get what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj is showing love to lots of female rappers that are showing love back. And why should we show her attention when she doesn't like Nicki?
Right.
I'll never forget that TMZ report where the interviewer went up to her and she was shading Nicki then. That was last year.
Right.
I don't see it for her, Madison. I don't like it.
I feel
Ignore
like
it.
she likes Nicki and wants to be a fan of Nicki when it's convenient for her. So obviously we know Nicki has been, taking some time off. She's been off social media. Now she's coming back. She has Yikes. She talked about her new music on Queen Radio yesterday. Did uplift other female rappers on Queen Radio yesterday.
Yes,
so I
ma'am.
feel like now for Danielle Bregoli, it's kind of becoming convenient to be like, oh my gosh, yes, Nicki, yes, Yikes, yes, this beat is amazing. I don't like that.
Just to give some positive with a negative, a better option would have been for Danielle Bregoli to publicly apologize to Iggy Azalea. To starting
with the
mess
drink
and
throwing
throwing
situation.
drinks at her and trying to troll her. I feel like that would be a more mature decision.
Like start
for her.
with that and then move on to tackle her situation with Nicki Minaj.
Absolutely, and I don't think that Nicki should hear it either way. But that's just me.
Can you just explain a little bit, because I was confused about how Danielle was able to use the beat of Yikes.
If she puts it on a platform that she's not making money on, like say she puts it on SoundCloud and it's not monetized, then I feel like she's kind of fine. It's once you put it on like YouTube and monetize it, Apple, Spotify, once you put it on those kind of platforms, then I believe Nicki's team can sort of step in and be like, yo, you can't do this.
I was confused about that. Kourtney had to explain it to me, so I just wanted to put that out there for
'Cause there
people
are
who are
girls-
also asking the same question.
Yeah, there are girls out there putting out remixes, but they're not monetized remixes.
Right.
They're not official.
That's the difference. That's the difference. Okay, let's talk about Ariana Grande, because this is some big news as well. TMZ broke the news that Ariana was spotted making out with a rando this past weekend.
Not a rando.
Ariana and this mystery man were spotted at Bar Luby. Why do I keep saying that?
Bar
You want to know
Luby?
why? Because I love this bar in West Hollywood called Bar Lubitsch. So Bar Louie, Bar Lubitsch.
It sounds like
I'm getting
it.
confused. And I'm also just confused as to why Ariana Grande was in Northridge.
Oh.
Still not over it,
She
you
was
guys.
sneaking and skulking.
The outskirts of LA, that's how TMZ described it. Sources shared that Ari and this mystery man, along with a group of friends, came into Bar Louie at about 1 a.m. Ariana reportedly ordered water, no alcohol. The rest of the group were having some wine and some libations here and there. But it makes sense, she was a little preoccupied, sucking face with this new guy. We don't know who he is. Eyewitnesses told TMZ that he isn't, quote, instantly recognizable. So they're thinking he might not be on the same level of Ari's fame.
I kind of like that.
I'm kind of for it too. Ariana was reportedly in a, quote, chatty mood. She talked to the DJ. He was playing God as a Woman. She's like, don't feel like you have to play my music.
Yeah, no.
It's all good. No. The biggest takeaway, other than Ariana was seen in Northridge, making out with somebody random. She is not dating, clearly, Mikey from Social House.
Which is good, because
right.
I was kind of like, who's that anyway?
You were not for that
I
situation.
wasn't for it. I didn't really like the boyfriend song. I didn't like nothing involved with the situation.
Yeah.
But you know what? I would prefer Ariana making out with a rando whose business we can't get into. You get what I'm saying? I love that.
Like, keep it private. Don't let Scooter Braun get in there. Lock it up and throw away the
Throw it
key.
away.
Yes, exactly. All right, you guys, it's time to let us know what you're thinking. What was your reaction to the latest Justin news? Also, why do you think Khloe is blaming Kourtney for ruining her and Kylie's night?
What do you think of Bad Baby coming out with a Yikes remix? Do the Barbs need to unite and make sure she doesn't get a coin? Yes!
Yes, and finally, what are your thoughts on Ariana Grande being spotted out with a mystery man? Let it out down below, you guys. Don't forget to tune into the Morning Tea for Hump Day tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. In the meantime, you can shop the Hollyscoop store, subscribe, and click that notification bell. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.